Welcome back to Lorna Páirce here on WLR with thanks to PwC Waterford. We're delighted to be joined on the line now by Waterford football captain and Rathcormac County winner Conor Murray. And Conor, first of all, what's your reaction to the suspension of GA activity now for the next 2 weeks?
Sure, look, I suppose it had to be taken in the best interest of everyone. At the end of the day, it is football and hurling, camogie and ladies football, they're only games, and the health of the public is the main thing. So they had to look after that, and I'm sure they'll have contingency plans in place to finish out the league or whatever they may do, and to get the first round of club played and championship. Like, we don't know how long this is gonna last, so we'll just have to sit tight and wait and see.
Yeah, is there anything you can do now at the moment, Conor? Obviously, there's going to be no collective training now until March 29th. Is there anything you can do on an individual basis?
Yeah, like you said, the collective trainings are they're banned now until the 29th of March, and like that 29th of March, I suppose it's only a rolling date. That could be extended another 2 weeks after that, or a month or so. It depends on how things are. From a collective point of view, or individual even, like, you can work away with your gym work or whatever. It's up to you where you do it, and just to make sure you're looking after yourself. You can go to the field on your own, do your kicking, do your bit of running. It's up to yourself really what you do, yeah.
And work-wise, Conor, how will the coronavirus impact on yourself?
Well, the schools are closed now until the 29th of March, and same as with the GA, that 29th of March, it's subject to change on how things are going in the country and around the world. But we're going to be teaching from home and staying in contact with students as much as we can, and trying to move on with schoolwork.
Very good. And you still have 2 matches left in Division 4, London at home, which was supposed to be on this weekend, and Antrim away. Would you like to see those 2 games completed?
Yes, sure. Any game we can get, it's tough enough for us to get challenge matches as it is. So on one hand, it's disappointing for the games to be called off, but as I said earlier, it's the best thing to be done. So we'd like to get the games played at some stage, but we won't be holding out hope, and we'll just have to see how things pan out. And look, it's kind of disappointing to have the games called off, because we were starting to get a bit of momentum after the win over Sligo, and then the last day against Carlow, we had a great comeback in the last 15-20 minutes. We put in a great performance, and it's probably our own undoing that we didn't get the win in the end from a number of mistakes. But yeah, look, we'll see how things go.
Yeah, like as you say there, Conor, like, you've picked up 3 points from your last 2 outings. Like, looking back on that first win of the campaign away to Sligo in Markovich Park, what did that result do for the group?
It kind of gave us a bit of belief, I suppose, in what we were doing. Benji was saying it too. Like, it just gives the group a bit of belief that what we're doing is actually the right thing, and it'll work if we keep putting our minds to it and putting in the hard work. And we've a game at Limerick to look forward to on the 9th of May in the first round of the championship, and that's really what we're gearing up to now. Limerick are still firmly in the hunt for promotion. They were kind of caught on the hop up in Antrim the last day. So look, their attentions are still on the league, and they will be for, well, we don't know how long now, but they're focusing on getting up to Division 3. Unfortunately, that's out of our hands, and all we can do for the last 2 games is get as much as we can out of promotion-wise, and it's about really pushing ourselves in training then. And that's something that Benji is really drilling home to us, and just getting that work ethic that we see in the games into training as well, and trying to get us to challenge each other as much as we can and put each other under as much pressure as we can in that training environment too, and that'll hopefully show on the field then.
Did that Sligo win kind of bring the group closer together, Conor, because it's well publicised at this stage that there was only 19 players tugged out on that occasion?
Geez, it did. They definitely have. When you go up to play any National League game with that many fit players, it was a special feeling in one way. It was kind of a them against us mentality, because we were going up there so light, and it was great to get the win on the day. And like I said, it just showed the group that we have the talent, and if we put in the work, that will dictate where we go. So yeah, just to go back to your point, it did bring the group together, and it made that 4.5, 5 hour bus journey home a lot shorter as well.
I'm sure it did. And like, you came from 6 points down with 10 minutes to go against Carlow to to earn a share of the spoils. Does that show again the spirit that's in this group at the moment, Conor?
Yeah, and I suppose it's a testament to the lads that have come in as well. Like, we'd probably be forgiven if we had a bit of a soft centre there with a lot of new lads coming onto the panel that wouldn't be used to the National League and the intensity of inter-county football. But to be fair to them, they've really stood up to the plate. The likes of, you have Robbie Flynn coming in there this year, Paddy Hunt, Aaron Jones, cornerback, he's been a revelation, Darko Kosick from on Ryan. They've all been absolutely brilliant, and like, we all know it hasn't been easy, but we're really enjoying. It's more of a challenge than anything, having such a small panel, and we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't enjoy it. So yeah, it's enjoyable, and we're doing the best we can of what we have.
And is the main target now, Conor, that Munster quarter final on the 9th of May against Limerick at home?
It has to be, yeah, and yeah, it's something that Benji's really trying to get through to us. That's our main aim now, and everything that we do has to go towards that Limerick game. Like, we've played Limerick a lot now over the past few years, and they've had a hold on us. This in between the league the last few years, and the McGrath Cup again at the start of this year. So it's something we have to turn over. Limerick are a strong team. They're well experienced. They've the same core group of players there the last few years, and we obviously don't. That's well documented as well. So everything we do between now and whatever date the Limerick game is played on, it's geared towards that game.
Well, Conor, thanks a million for taking the call this evening, and I'll catch up to you again very soon.
Perfect. Thanks a million, Thomas. Mind yourself.